the middle of the block. The elderly man, he went on the front of my corner, he went from smiling and greeting me to Chino every morning, to call me, "Hey Sam." And he would amicably correct anyone who I was meeting for the first time. No, he's not Japanese, he's not Korean, he's from Canada. His dad was born in Hong Kong, and his mother was born in Indonesia. But he's Canadian. This hole definitely took me by surprise, but it was one that was welcomed and thoroughly enjoyed. Each day during the renovation process was like a Sesame Street episode. The children would run up and ask questions and curiosity to learn about their new and very different neighbor. And seeing English as a means to obtain opportunity, in the 30 feet from the corner of my street to my front steps, little English lessons that also gave me opportunities to practice Spanish took place. And recently moving in, and with the renovation process now over, I'm slowly making this second floor feel like home. The thing is, it's more than just these four walls that are making this place feel like home. It is my neighborhood, my Sesame Street. The process began slowly, in meeting and making small talk with the families and men that keep my street very, very lively, and in turn, them helping me out whenever they saw a need during the renovation process. But it wasn't until last week, last Saturday to be exact, where it felt like a welcoming / housewarming party for my neighborhood and I. It was until last week that God made it rain. In Vancouver, we experience 4 distinct seasons, and right now it's summer. Here in the southern hemisphere, 8 degrees from the equator, there's 2, hot and hotter. And right now just happens to be the opposite of Vancouver, and the climate's just hot. But with this other season comes a period of more rain. Last week while I was talking to a friend back home over the internet, it began to rain. And it rained like I had never experienced before. Usually it rains in short spurts here and there, and the streets quickly flood, but then it ends shortly thereafter. This time, the rain came and the thunder situated itself right above our neighborhood. The fact that the internet company had to replace more than 20 short-circuited modem adapters due to the lightning on my street is evidence of how close it was. It rained, and the streets disappeared in the quickly rising water levels. I peered outside, and contrary to the norm in Santa Marta, where everyone hides in their homes, my street was full and alive. Kids were playing, and the neighbors were helping one another unclog drains so their houses wouldn't flood. Then and there, I decided to join the party. I threw on a pair of board shorts, grabbed a stick, and went down to help unclog some drains. And sure enough, as soon as I squatted down in the flowing body of water that was once our street, kids came, smiling and giggling as they yelled out words and body parts in English that I had taught them. What followed was something that I soon will not forget. For the next 2 hours, during the storm, we played soccer in the flooded street, wrestled, congregated, joked, and eventually I got to meet and greet each and every one of my neighbors. And as the rain died down, the activity settled. But the time of community was not over, as various ladies brought out bowls of hot soup that the men and kids and I got to share. We sat there in the rain with our soap, soaked and happy, enjoying the time we had spent together. Some people, even in my local church, will see my neighborhood as being too loud and not having enough privacy. With 2 little tiendas, corner stores, 30 feet away you can purchase just 1 Advil or half an onion, kids constantly playing soccer in the street, men lively arguing over a game of dominoes or cards. I love where I live. It is the attitude that is embodied and exemplified when a soccer match is on TV. The men who are in the middle of their card or domino game clear off and flip over their table. One will grab their television from their home, and another will drop an extension cord out of their second store window. And everyone will break out chairs and snacks and share the game together, regardless of what team they're cheering for. To conclude, I may have given up the possibility of graduating a year earlier from my university to enter the real world sooner, but what I got instead was another type of experience. An experience that has given me more than a year of my youth to make money and establish myself in society could have. It provided me with further direction to a lifelong purpose. It is the direction that is getting clearer and clearer right here, at the front steps of my home, right here on my God-given Sesame Street. Well, I hope you enjoy that update, and I'm enjoying sharing with you what I'm experiencing here. And so just thank you so much for your support and keeping in touch with me. It is a big encouragement. While I'm here, kind of alone, making tons of friends, so don't worry, as my blog entry has explained. So, till next time, au revoir.